Bom dia, galera do Brazilian Planet. Hoje o programa está muito interessante. A gente entrevistou a Jennifer Partridge, que é a autora do livro Dream Awake. Ela que é professora de yoga e meditação aqui na Califórnia e vem ministrando alguns cursos de meditação baseado numa técnica chamada EFT, que é Emotional Freedom Technique. Essa técnica, ela veio, ela é uma mistura da cultura ocidental com oriental e é baseada na parte de acupuntura. Eu fiquei sabendo, de algumas memórias que tinham sido realmente deletadas da minha mente, porque o subconsciente realmente deleta para que você possa se defender. E eu não esperava que realmente fosse liberar tantas emoções, porque você acaba se lembrando de memórias que estão guardadas, que realmente você começa a entender o porquê que você se comporta dessa maneira atualmente. Fiquem agora com a entrevista da Jennifer. Eu entrevistei a Jennifer por Skype, então a entrevista foi em inglês. A gente está colocando aqui a legenda em português para vocês terem a informação. E realmente ela conta sobre esse caminho que ela resolveu traçar na vida dela e que agora ela está passando esse conhecimento para todas as pessoas, para realmente ter um impacto positivo, para melhorar a nossa sociedade. Então, como o Brazilian Planet está sempre trazendo pessoas que vão agregar, eu resolvi entrevistar a Jennifer. Então, fiquem com a entrevista agora. Espero que vocês curtam. Bom dia, Jennifer. Primeiramente, o Brazilian Planet gostaria de agradecer a sua participação aqui.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here with you and nice to have some time out in the day.
Bom, Jennifer, o Brazilian Planet gostaria que você contasse um pouco mais sobre a sua caminhada, sobre a sua história com a meditação, o porquê de você ter tomado esse caminho e o que fez, que causou de diferença na sua vida.
Figure out my own insanity. I had a lot of instability just inside my own mind, a lot of anxiety, and which was really in effect from a lot of drug taking earlier on in life, and there was sexual abuse as a child. So there were things that I had been through that was causing a lot of instability for me, and
O Brazilian Planet gostaria de saber quando é que surgiu o EFT na sua vida.
It was like a gradual over time, someone plants a seed, you follow that thread, and so I started to study many different types of healing methods. I became a Reiki teacher and was doing a lot of energy work, and then a yoga teacher, and then just really found EFT about 9 years ago, and that was when it really just shifted things on a massive level for me.
Bom, e como o EFT pode ajudar as pessoas em problemas emocionais, nesses bloqueios? Qual é o tipo de ajuda que essa prática pode oferecer a quem está interessado?
It's a powerful technique, and the reason why I love it is because it blends in the body, the mind, and the spirit. So, as you were saying, the acupuncture is really working on the physical body as well as the energetic body. Mm-hmm. In acupuncture, you've got these energy lines that run up and down the body, and they bring life force, healing, prana, energy, power to the whole body. When we have a trauma or an emotional thing that takes place, some of these energy lines get blocked, and then the energy can't flow freely. And so we're tapping on some of these points, the same points that you would use in acupuncture where a needle would go. We're going to be tapping on these points, and then we blend it with modern psychology where you're then talking about the issue, like what is the problem, what's your perception, what are the emotions that you feel, what are your early childhood traumas around that particular issue. We bring it all to the surface, and then the nervous system, the energy body starts to get really activated because you've drawn it all to the surface of the body as well, talking about it and feeling it, and then you're tapping on the points and you're breathing, and while you're doing that, you're bringing in compassion and empathy and forgiveness.
Bom, Jennifer, explica um pouco sobre essa questão do fluxo de emoções, do bloqueio, da questão emocional mesmo, que a gente não tem consciência né, de tanto que, né, nos atinge no nosso dia a dia.
Exactly, and especially a lot of people that come into this method are very empathetic people, you know. Me especially, I grew up with a father that was like had a lot of energy and like a lot of anger when he was stressed out, and so as a baby I was like always quite intense and tight because I was feeling so much, and we're like sponges when we're kids, so I felt a lot. But later I've now realized that was my gift. Now I have like a real intuition to feel, to listen, to understand what people are going through. And when you clear out your fear of it, then you have space to welcome it, and you can help other people with it then, rather than being afraid of it, which is, you know, a big piece that I've had to work through in my own life, being afraid of other people's energies or other people's intensity. And just recognizing that anything that I'm afraid of is something that just needs more love.
Bom, Jennifer, fala um pouquinho pra gente dessa técnica de meditação que as pessoas ficam dias meditando e que você tem esse grupo que trabalha exatamente na técnica EFT.
I love the teacher trainings. I do them in 3 portions. So the first, basically 3 levels to get your certification, and the first 2 levels are 3-day retreats, and then the final one is a day. And the retreats are just powerful. Not only do you get equipped with like how to actually lead a tapping circle, how to help others, but you also do a lot of work for yourself. We take you through many different topics to clear out trauma in your own life, because the best way to help someone is to really be clear and clean in those areas as well. So we do a lot of tapping around relationships, around purpose, self-empowerment, self-love. We work on financial abundance, intuition. There's lots of different topics that we tap on. And each individual person has their own stuff that they bring to it, and they map it out, like what are your thoughts, what are your emotional patterns around that topic. And then we just basically bring the intensity that might be, say, at a 9 or something down to a 0. We start to bring all the trigger that's really like making you react in life to that area, and we just bring down that trigger so that it's neutral, and then when it's neutral you just have more space to really access the inspiration inside of you. So we do that, and then we mix in ecstatic dance and yoga and meditation.
Jennifer, quando é o melhor momento para as pessoas praticarem o EFT?
The absolute best time is to do it as soon as you feel triggered by something. As soon as you feel something arising inside of you that's annoying you, it's making you frustrated, it's making you angry or sad, the moment you feel that even a little bit, you should tap. Because if you don't work on it right there and then, it will build and it will build and it will turn into a big boulder. And then you'll have like all of this stuff to work on, and by that stage, if you don't deal with it earlier on, then it's going to probably be affecting your relationships and how you're showing up in the world and stuff like that. So I always say the moment you feel a little gradient of something triggering you, it's best to clear it out right there and then. And then, so that's number 1 practice. And then number 2, if you're really committed, having a weekly practice where, maybe you set aside 90 minutes a week where you just have a tapping journal and you have a list of all the stuff that you're working on in your life. You just take time out to tap on that one topic, and you'll start to see your life just evolve really quickly, because you're taking the time out to evolve yourself rather than even being triggered by life. You're going in ahead of time and being like, I know that there's an area here that needs my focus. And rather than letting life trigger me so I have to then focus on it, I'm actually going to carve out some time each week to just focus on these areas. And that way life is a lot more graceful, because you're no longer being triggered by life, you're being proactive, you're looking ahead of time, you're clearing out the blocks, and you're moving forward with much more grace.
O Brazilian Planet também gostaria de saber sobre a questão dos festivais de música, como o Burning Man e outros festivais que vem mudando a cena dos jovens, que vem trazendo uma nova concepção, né, de compartilhar o que você tem, de cada um, todo mundo se aceitar. O que você acha dessa cultura, dessa nova forma de, fazer festa e de se divertir através dos festivais?
Yeah, I think at the heart of all of us, beyond our insecurities, we're all wanting connection. We're all wanting love. And, there's definitely been an era where we go to clubs where, we drink a lot, and the drinking or the smoking or whatever kind of is like, it helps us relax or helps us feel comfortable in ourselves. And that's been a technique that people have used to, connect. Mm-hmm. But I feel like if the real intention is to connect, and there is a way where we can connect that's a lot cleaner and healthier, more vibrant and vivacious and enjoyable, and you don't get the hangover and all of that other stuff, then I feel like these healthy, conscious festivals are the way to go, because there's celebration, there's people just being totally liberated, there's community, there's connection, there's play, there's dance, there's workshops of all types of kind that are basically opening you up, waking you up to your potential, and all of that just helps you realize that you're a part of a much, much larger collective. And I feel like it takes us back to the times when we really did live in massive communities, when we lived in tribes, and the communities that we lived in back then, we did so much longer than these single family homes that we have now. Like, the time that was spent in single family homes compared to tribal living is like that. Yeah. So we remember that in our DNA. We remember what it's like to really be in community, and to have many people teaching us and guiding us and growing through many people, rather than just like mum or dad or just a couple of people in our life. We're open to a much more expansive viewpoint because we have so many people planting seeds inside our consciousness, and so many things to be triggered by, as well as to understand and learn and grow and appreciate. So all of that just like heightens and speeds up our evolution. Yeah, so at the moment I'm mainly focusing on America. I'm going to teach out in Australia in August. So I'll head out there, and then I'm open to definitely travel and teach. I have, just a real committed audience in America right now, and a lot of festivals and things like that. So it's mainly teaching. Every 2 weeks I run a workshop in Venice, and then I have teacher training retreats that happen in Ojai, California, and then out to Australia. Maybe next year I might start plugging in a few other locations, but that definitely keeps me busy so far.
Bom, Jennifer, o Brazilian Planet te agradece a sua participação aqui no programa. Muito obrigada, e a gente aguarda por um próximo encontro em breve.
So wonderful. Just a feeling, just abundant blessings for you this new year, this new solar return, as it brings new energy, new intention into your life, just knowing that all is beautiful and abundant for you in this new year.
Bom, galera, o Brazilian Planet fica por aqui, mas antes da gente finalizar esse programa, que foi incrível, eu tô aqui para indicar um livro, né, para complementar a informação de vocês sobre a entrevista que eu acabei de fazer com a Jennifer. O livro é da Jennifer Partridge, é o Dream Away, que é um livro ótimo, que também vai te ajudar a entender um pouco mais sobre a prática do EFT. Além disso, você pode estar acessando aqui embaixo um link, né, na página da Jennifer, e assistir um pouco dos vídeos dela e ficar sabendo um pouco mais sobre o que, né, como você deve praticar, o passo a passo, o que dizer, qual a frequência, tudo mais detalhado. E eu peço que vocês também, né, se quiserem apoiar aqui a equipe do Brazilian Planet, que deem um like no nosso vídeo, que se inscrevam, porque é importante pra gente poder se desenvolver ainda mais como produção e como cobertura de qualquer tipo de tópico que a gente vai falar aqui no programa. Tá bom, galera? Isso é muito importante pra gente. E no próximo programa a gente vai focar na prática em si. Então eu vou estar aqui ensinando pra vocês como fazer o EFT em casa. Então a gente vai praticar juntos e vai ficar muito fácil pra vocês, eu tenho certeza. A gente se vê na próxima semana. Não esqueçam aqui de se inscrever no canal, e eu desejo a vocês um ótimo final de semana. Um beijo. Tchau, galera!